Hey everybody, so I'm going to go over something really interesting today that might apply to some people and not to others. I want to start by apologizing for my last video. I was extremely tired and I ranted on about things that didn't really matter for too long. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about Halloween, because Halloween's coming up, and what I did last year, which was actually really, really popular. People came and loved it. Every year we usually have a big Halloween party, and this was one of the best things that I ever did. And I'm going to share it with you, and maybe it's something that you can do, maybe it's something that you can't do, but I'm going to tell you what you need first. First of all, things that you're going to need are going to be, well, first of all, some sort of video camera. My phone's talking to me. That's my wife. Anyway, try not to get distracted. You need a video camera of some sort. You might be able to use a cell phone. I didn't use a cell phone last time. I used an HD Canon camera. You're going to need a projector, and you're going to need skills. You're going to need, also you're going to need video editing software. I used Adobe Premiere. I don't know a whole lot about other video editing programs out there, but I know they're out there. So basically what you need to be able to do is to crop a face and make color changes to the face if you wish. So what I did is I created a dungeon scene with a body with a projected face on it. Kind of like when you go to Disneyland and you see in a haunted hotel, you see all the faces on the statues and stuff singing, you know, but you never see them really do a lot of movement. They just kind of sit there and they just talk. So what I did is I did that exact same thing, and people loved it. People loved it. And because I lived in a one-bedroom apartment, I had to put it somewhere where where it was more of kind of like a hidden kind of scene because I needed to hide the projector and stuff like that. So I did it in my walk-in closet. So what I did is I created this scene of a dungeon by using sheets, using blankets of like brown and black and stuff like that. And I created a body by filling up a t-shirt, basically, a ragged t-shirt with some rips in it, with I believe I filled a t-shirt with like a blanket or maybe a newspaper or something like that. Got some nylons, you know, and leggings, and just filled that with material to create arms and legs. Or actually, I just took pants and filled those to create legs, and just hung the guy up. And for the head, I used an old hard mask, like one of those masks that you would put on your face, and then it has the straps that go around the back of your head. They sell them at like Ralph's or thrift store or something for super cheap. Usually because they're like those really cheap masks, because they are just hard plastic that you just put over your face. But those work really well because they are hard, and because they have like already kind of like a facial structure. So when you project on it, it kind of creates that 3D kind of effect. You could essentially use a balloon, use a round object, but our heads aren't necessarily shaped like a balloon. A little bit, but not like a balloon exactly. So anyway, I took that mask and I covered it with white material, so like a white t-shirt, tied it around the back so that it was really tight, so that you could still see the facial structure of the mask, but you just couldn't see the mask, because I don't want the mask face, I want my projected face to appear. I hung all that up in the closet. I wish I had photos or videos of it. I don't know why I didn't take any video of it. It was awesome. So I hung the guy up like, with the head maybe just facing up like this. And then what I did is I set up a tripod with my video camera. I laid black material behind my head so that there was no, so that just behind me was all black, because I want to edit all that out anyway. And I took a video camera, went on a tripod, and I made sure that I was right in the photo area of the camera, so that my face was facing exactly straight, and my head was as straightened up and down as possible. And I held that position, and then I just did a whole lot of weird, crazy things. I did a lot of eye movements. I spoke. I said stuff like "help me" and stuff like that, and kind of made it as freaky as possible. I wore makeup and stuff to kind of add to the effect. Took that video, put it into Adobe Premiere, cropped as much out as I could from behind, raised the contrast to make the black behind me just be solid black, and then I lowered some of the saturation to take color out of my face to make me look like sickly and stuff like that. So that was really cool. I added like some blood to my face. Not added, but I put blood on my face, like the fake blood, obviously not real blood, and so it just looked really neat. Then I took that video that I made sure it was a good like maybe 5 minutes or so. Took that video, output it onto a DVD, set up my projector in the closet above, put the DVD in, and put the image on loop so that the video just looped. So basically, every 5 minutes, the projected image just kind of started over. I think the video that I made could have even been longer than 5 minutes. I could have taken segments of me and then just clipped them and made them different here and there. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I added like dungeon sound effects and stuff in the background, screaming with all the little dungeons noises and stuff like that. And I kind of interacted with the noises in the video because I played it while I was making the video so that I could be like, oh, what was that? And stuff like that. So it was really neat. So people really loved it. People told me that it was one of the coolest things I've seen at a Halloween party, and I wanted to put that idea out for you guys because it was kind of fun, and I wanted to share with you how I did it. And it wasn't really that hard. I know it sounds like a lot of process, but it was worth it to me. It took me one night just to kind of put the video together and set it up. It wasn't too difficult because if you know how to use a projector pretty well, if you know how to edit video okay, if you know how to take a video okay, and crop it and stuff like that, then it's really not that difficult. You don't have to output it onto a DVD. You could probably set it up on a laptop to loop, or if you have some sort of output from your iPad, or I don't know, something. But essentially, that is the concept. Now, I really wish I had a video, but if you do want to see videos, I know there's other videos I've seen on YouTube for that kind of stuff, and also go to Disneyland and go to the Haunted Hotel and just see that the faces are just being projected from somewhere. Sometimes behind, I don't really remember, but it's easier just to have them projected on front. So I would love to see if you guys do it, and if you guys post pictures or video of it. I think that stuff's really neat. I don't know if I'm going to have a Halloween party this year, but if I do, I really, really, really wanted to do something like that, but with multiple heads, like multiple smaller sized and larger heads, and then somehow set that up so that when it's projected, it's projecting on those heads, and every head is kind of interacting with each other. Now that is a whole lot of work, I know. I don't even know how I would get the projector to line up with the heads that I'm hanging from the ceiling, but I don't know. Could be worth a try. Maybe you would set up the projector first, and then make a video that just has white dots, and then try to line up all those heads with the white dots, and then go back in and edit in the faces into those areas. But anyway, I don't want to go on too long. So try it out. Tell me what you think, and have fun at Halloween. If I come up with any cool things for Halloween or some of my setup, I'll show you. But every year we've had a party. Don't know if that's going to happen this time around. Too busy, no money, going to Maui in January. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful for you. If you're coming up with ideas for Halloween, feel free to leave a message on any questions you have. And check out my blog at Eric Eska, that's ERICKESCA.com, ericeska.com. I post some stuff there once in a while, but nothing too exciting, but check it out. Anyway, see you next time.